little bit slow to start. Sorry about that. Got busy. I think I have to teach people bumper pool. You guys know how to play bumper pool?
No.
You want a lesson? It's different than regular pool. All right. All right. There are other balls in here.
This thing broke.
Okay, I'll get another one for you. Should be 2 more in here. Okay, so 2 players. Who's gonna play? You're gonna play. You wanna play it? You wanna try it? All right, grab a stick. All right, so you guys both shoot at the same time. Whoever is closest to the hole gets to go first.
You got it.
This ball. So shoot it off of here over to here, and then you shoot at the same time this way. Yeah, shoot that one and try and get it close to the hole. You go first. All right, so the idea is that you want to try to get this ball, all the balls into this hole. I usually do it like this. So you can shoot, come from this side, shoot it this way over to here. If you sink the ball, you get to go again. She did not sink the ball, it is now your turn. And then you take turns going back and forth. That's the idea. All right. Teaching people how to play the bumper pools. I'm sorry I'm late. I was going to start like an hour ago, but I did not because that's just the way it worked. My other camera working. My other camera's working. All right, we're all good to go. We'll watch this one for now. I guess I could move this over here, and I could shove myself up here. Let's see if I can get that to be about the same size. See, Chris is in chat. Are you still there, Chris? I don't know. It doesn't have a timestamp of when messages were left, or when chat messages were left. All right, my little window is close enough. I started a Reddit thread today, and it's let's go look. It is number 3 on all of Reddit, my Reddit thread. I should probably keep answering questions. We have a lot of questions. Oh my God. I have 71 in my inbox right now. But can we look at the browse? Oh, someone broke a dart tip. See, there it is right there. Number 3 on the Reddit. Woohoo! Someone said that they broke a dart tip. Hold on a sec. Why is it not going straight? One of the dart tips broke or something? This one? Okay. Yeah, before you throw them, usually what I do is I try to just line them up. If they get if they hit the wall or something and get bent, then they don't always stick into the board, they bounce right off. There you go. I ended up getting, look, bar darts, like weird little bar darts. So we've been running now for a little over a week, right? So we opened a week? Yeah, a week in this location. So darts have been going for about a week. First day, I brought in, I don't know, 4 or 5 sets of nicer darts, and they just got destroyed. Flights got destroyed, everything. So now I have shitty darts. Someone's playing the claw game right now. All right, let's go back to the Reddits and make sure that we're answering questions. Log in. Welcome back. Thank you. What is going on? Why is it not logging me in? Oh, there we go. All right. Number 3, we have 408 comments. That's like 100. That's 200 more than the last time I looked, I think. I have 81 messages in my box. Let's see what I have to answer. A lot of the questions that people ask are kind of funny. A lot of people ask if I have particular games. Someone here, do I have a Street Fighter 2? Why? That's a Street Fighter I have, the little one-up is. I can't remember if that's a Street Fighter 1 or a Street Fighter 2. Or, I think it's got all of them. But it's a one-up, so it doesn't count. Damn it. Someone says, please do an AMA. I have so many questions. need my... Someone wants me to do ask me anything type thing. I need my... And I said that I am live streaming right now, and they can actually jump in and ask. And I can answer on camera. So we'll see if they do that. That means I have to pay attention to chat. To pay attention to two things. I need to place my cameras better. This is a pretty good shot here, but I would like one that covers more, kind of like this camera shot, but maybe like over, you can see the two washroom doors kind of right there. Like a camera right over there pointing over to this area would be good. And then this is good so you can see the darts in the pool and stuff. Oh, and by the way, I was mentioning last Friday when I was doing the live stream that I've tracked down a bar billiards table, which is a weird pub game from the UK. Was popular in the 30s and 40s. I tracked one down in Nova Scotia. And there was a bit of back and forth, and I couldn't actually secure a time. I'm picking it up on Tuesday. So it will need, I guess the timer works. It has a couple of things. It's missing the balls. It's missing the Skittles. I'm hoping that bumper pool balls fit, because buying 2 sets of bumper pool balls, it has 7 or 9 white balls and 1 red ball. Buying 2 sets of bumper pool balls is going to be cheaper than tracking down like a set of bar billiards balls. And then the Skittles we can figure out. It's basically 3 things that sit behind it in front of the holes. And they have to be in such a way that the ball knocks them over, but they don't fall in the holes and get lost. So that's going to come in. I'm probably going to have to spend a week or 2 dinking around with it, getting it all up and going and stuff. So we'll put that next to the bar. We'll put that next to the bumper pool table. It sits against the wall, so we'll put it there. Timothy is in chat, says, such a cool setup. I've never been to Prince Edward Island. Are most customers returning locals, or is there a healthy amount of tourist visitors who are here? So it's both. We definitely have a tourist season, which is July, August, September, kind of dies down into September. We are stupid busy. We're open 7 days a week during that time. And we're crazy busy. We on occasion we were at the old location last couple of years, and we had to turn people away at the door because we were at capacity. In the winter, so the last 2 weeks of December, first 2 weeks of January are another really busy month. That's mostly locals and people visiting PEI for the holidays. And then the rest of it is just a lot of regulars. There's enough people on the island that we still have every week. We have people come in. Oh, I've never been in here before. So yeah, it's a really nice mix. It's good. And then the summer months, we do really well in the summer, and that affords us. We try to buy like one fancy pants new game a year. So last year we took our summer earnings, because you want to end out with 0 profits at the end of the year so that you don't pay taxes, right? So we took our
we took our extra monies and we bought a Big Lebowski. I would really like for pinball. I would really like. I think in this arcade, Jersey Jack, Wizard of Oz would do really well. So we're gonna keep our eyes out for one of those, and that's gonna be our big thing. Christian says, hello, just wanted to stop by and say cool arcade and best of luck to you in life. Much love. Thank you, Christian. Are you here because of the Reddit thread? Did you see the Reddit thread? That went a little nuts. Where we were, like, last I looked, we were number 3 on Reddit, right? All of Reddit. Customers call, hold on just 1 second. Perhaps a 5-pound gummy bear?
This guy loves really cool pops and stuff, right, Tanner?
Yeah.
That's what when we first opened, I tried to buy just the really interesting stuff. Like I didn't want to just have Coke and Pepsi and that kind of thing. So I tried really hard to find a bunch of unusual stuff.
Yeah, Tanner's favorite is Mountain Dews, and he's tried almost all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
The only one that I have not tried is, I think, I tried Frostbite, Cold Red, Magic Blast. They're just some of the other ones that didn't get imported to the area that I didn't try. And they keep coming out with new ones every 2 weeks, so it's hard to get them in.
Lots, eh? So yeah, we just thought we'd take a break from in there and take a look at all the cool stuff out here. There's one Mr. Lee was saying.
Yeah, the candy store was kind of the same thing as the drinks, where most of what I brought in have been by request. Like someone will say, oh, can you get Galaxy bars from the UK? It's like, I'll see if I can get them. And so find them, bring them in, yeah. More people in chat. Timothy says, yes, Redditor Christian says that you did see that. You should put in an edit that you're alive right now. I'm going to grab some dinner. Take care, guys. See you, Christian. Memat120 says, the place is gorgeous. Thank you. Dark light and neon will never not be perfect. So we have, the old location was funny. It had carpet that had expired 20 years ago, so the carpet was really foul, and I didn't want to rip it all out myself and do an epoxy floor at that location because the building was so trashed in general. I didn't want to invest any money in it because the owners didn't want to invest any money into it. So what we did there was we had areas of the wall where we did UV reactive stuff, stuck that on the walls, and then to hide the ugly floors and carpet, underneath the pinball machines, I put a bunch of different colored LED lights that would just wash the floor in different colors. Some of those LED floodlights would change color and some of them were static. Here, we did the floors in black epoxy, and in the epoxy, like most epoxy floors, you have the little flakes you can throw in. We found UV reactive flakes. So now we're covering the floor in black light so that all of that stands out, and then we're spraying the walls with the colors. And it's interesting with the black paint because you can see, it's not bright, but you can see hints of color changing and stuff. It's pretty good. This is not all of the lights that we have. I still have boxes that we took down from the other arcade and I haven't put them back up yet. So. But it worked out fairly well, I think. See a different scene here from the back. And And then this scene from the darts and pool, you can kind of see the speckly floors with the UV reactive stuff. Apparently darts is popular right now. All right, I have to go back to Reddit and see if I need to answer. There's so many questions and stuff. I haven't had a chance to. I have 113 things I haven't read yet. Ah, what'd you find? There you
Never
go.
read these ones before either.
All right.
50 cents sounds pretty good.
These are out of like Chicago or something. I have to make sure both of these have been marked down. That one has. That one has not.
So that's even bigger than we 5 pounds of gummy bears.
Yeah, that'll be a sugar rush.
I'd say, yeah. Pretty hard pressed to do a lot of chewing to eat that one.
Yeah.
All right, $1.15.
Oh, is that a postcard?
It does look like a postcard.
It is a postcard.
Look at that.
That would have been cool to
Send a...
to Mr. Mike.
Yeah. Tanner writes a lot of hand-written cards as well, too. But the Canada Post Strike's really putting a dent in your Christmas cards this year, isn't it?
Yeah. If the postage strike was still going on, I would have got one of
You
them.
want to got those to send to Mr. Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have appreciated that. Guess we'll have to wait, though. Alright. It says no further trades.
Oh, I was going to open these anyway. I was going to take them home to put in the fridge.
No catfish noodling. Don't forget that.
Oh, that was the last thing.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's you go into a lake or a swamp or an area where there's catfish, and they live on the ground under rocks and things like that. So you get your hand down there and you wiggle your fingers, and they come after your hand, chomp down on your hand, and you pull the whole fish out. They call it noodling. I've never done it, don't intend to, but it's
I don't
hilarious.
think that catfish on the island, so I think
Probably, yeah, I don't think so either.
I think that's out of province or out of country. Like that.
They do it in like Alabama and places like that, right? That's where I've heard of it being done.
Do you want to just set those on the chair, but you won't open them?
You know the high score on this?
I don't. I've had it up pretty high.
I got
Word.
1.7 some million with the last one.
Yeah, where they're just really just zipping around and it's, yeah.
I was doing this the other day in real life. God damn, you wouldn't know.
It'd be hard to hunt ducks with a pistol in real life though.
Yeah, kind of legal too.
Yeah, probably make a lot of people really upset. With a 44 Magnum out there. Die, ducks. All right, sorry, helping people, and let's see. YB says, hi from Virginia. Hello, how are you? Me-Matt, I guess that's Me-Matt 120. I was saying Mem-Matt. Says, that's hilarious. In high school, I worked at my small town's local attraction, Valley Worlds of Fun. A massive warehouse, arcade, laser tag room, 12 lanes bowling, and bumper cars. their rug was so ratty. Yeah. And so they did a very similar trick to what you explained. Yeah, we figured since we had this place open, we have 5 years here. It actually really, outside of the labor to do the floors, the materials cost was about $1,200 for the black epoxy, and I think the sprinkles I probably put about 100 down. But we didn't use all of it. We still have 3 gallons of black epoxy we didn't use. I got 12. So we didn't use it all. And then of the sprinkles, I only used maybe a quarter of what I bought. Like I hardly used any of it at all. Because I didn't want to really coat it. I actually wanted it a bit lighter than this. But it was kind of hard to judge how to put it down. So now I have 3 gallons of black epoxy and a shit ton of UV reactive flakes. I don't know what I'm gonna do with yet. Someone says, am I profitable? I don't know how arcades can really be profitable unless you do food beer combo kind of thing. Someone says he opened a second one. I would imagine he has to be. So I'm just saying that we moved to a new, larger location and closed the original one. Matt says, do you have storage to swap out games, pinball machines? I do. I have a workshop at home there's no room to workshop in the workshop because the workshop is storage. The old location, I didn't have a workshop. So I was trying to work on machines while they were on the floor and it just wouldn't work out. So if a machine got sick and really needed a lot of work, I basically yanked it from the location, shoved it into my workshop, and replaced it with something else. Here, I have a fairly good sized workshop, so I'll be able to store 2 or 3 machines off to the side that ideally will be like warm swaps. If a machine dies, I can pull that, set it up, whatever, and I would have room to work on machines here. But what you see in this arcade is about a third of what we own. I have a lot more machines and a lot more pinball machines in video arcades. At home, we have a storage unit. I have a couple of shipping containers full of machines, and then my unfortunate one shot, which is stuff. I keep hearing the darts hit the wall and the floor, and so far they've, out of 6 darts, they've only broken 1 tip, I think. Let's see, do all the darts stick? All right, 3 of the green darts stick. Where are the red darts? The red darts are missing. Are the red darts over here somewhere?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Ah,
Give me that white one, bro.
here's a fin of one of them. I'll swap that tip out. There you go. All right, so I got cheap darts, and they managed to break one of them already. So this, I've never had a dartboard. I don't know what to do about this. We have darts for sale, but I'm not going to keep buying a whole bunch of darts. If I have to, if every weekend 1 dart or more are broken, and last weekend, our opening day, at least 1 stem was demolished, and a whole crap ton of flights were demolished. Those were nicer darts, though, but so we'll have to see about that. Oh, we've hit number 2 on Reddit right now. I wonder if we're going to be able to make it up to number 1. That would be awesome. Go to the browser. There we are. Look at that. Number 2. Exciting. Let's go back to arcade stuff. There was a big lineup of people just doing darts and pool. See, we're open for another 20 minutes or so, I guess. I was thinking earlier today of, well, and we were discussing it last night about soft tips are great for people who can't play darts, don't know how to play darts, and are really terrible aim, and children, because they can throw them at each other, and as long as they don't hit someone in the eye, they're probably okay. I was thinking about getting steel tip darts because I like steel tips better. And there's, as far as I know, there's really only one or two other places on the island to play darts, at least in Charlottetown, I think. So we'll see how the soft tips go. But if I get steel tips, I'm going to have to be very selective on who gets a hold of the darts, right? Gwendol's is in chat. Awesome Arcade, thank you. Do you happen to have any of the following? Monster Bash, I do not. Ivan Stewart Off-Road. I don't know that one. I don't have a Roller Coaster Tycoon. I would like one. That's a pretty funny game, actually. I don't know. Ivan Stewart Off-Road. If you get steel tipped, Wynn's darts are unbreakable and very sturdy. Michael Woolreaver checking in from Reddit. Hello. My Reddit thread is going crazy. Which is great. That's great. It's fun. Windows, it's a 3-wheel arcade machine. Alright, I gotta look this up. Ivan Stewart Off-Road. Oh, sure, I know this. I know this game. I will, hold on. This one. Yeah, I've seen that one before. Do not have it. I would like to get more driving games though. I really don't have. I have an old Atari Drag Race, which is having, to my best of my knowledge, a power supply problem. Monitor, the original monitor appears to still work. Everything else seems to work, but I don't think the power is good enough to get that improved. It's one of the things that we want to get up and going at this location. And it's just fun, you know. It's just like black and white from '79 maybe, early '80 maybe. Funky game. And it'd be fun to get some sort of a sit-down console type game, driving game. Gwendol says, what's your favorite pinball or arcade machine you currently have? So, my favorite pinball machine, I have 3, and they're all sitting over there all together. It's right behind the dartboard. That's Big Lebowski. Right next to it is a Genesis by Gottlieb. And then next to that is an EM from late 70s called Royal Flush, which is also Gottlieb. All 3 of those machines I kind of keep going back to. Royal Flush is just kind of fun, basic EM, lots of targets to hit. Genesis, you're trying to build the robot, and so you have kind of a clear objective. Big Lebowski's new, it's great, it's an awesome game. My favorite arcade machine when I was a kid was always Battlezone or Red Baron. And as it turns out, when we first opened the arcade a couple years ago, we were just pinball. That's it. We didn't have video games. I always assumed I would get pinball, or I would get video games, but I just didn't have any yet. And I was driving off island to pick up a machine. I was heading to Moncton area, and a guy in Moncton called. He's a collector in Moncton. He heard about us. He was calling, and he asked me if I was interested in buying his Battlezone. I was like, oh man, sold. I said, unfortunately, I'm going to pick up another machine, so I can't swing by right now. But so I went and picked up the other machine, which was a Roadshow, Red and Ted's Roadshow. And then the next weekend, I went back to Moncton and picked up Battlezone. So that was my first. And I still love it. It's still a great game. Next month, we're going to get a friend on the island is selling his asteroid. So I'm going to buy an asteroid. Another vector game, which is fun. New God asks in chat, what did you used to do when you were in IT? I did systems and operations, and I did networking. Depending on the company, it varied. I worked for a web development firm for a handful of years, and I was their only IT guy. So I made sure that there was about 50 employees at max. So I had 50 workstations that I had to keep track of. We had 2 racks of development servers I had to keep track of. I was responsible for launching these websites that we were rolling. Some of them were easy, like they were just some WordPress kind of basic sites, but others were much more complex. So I was launching that stuff. And I was the only IT guy. It sucked. The last job I worked at, I was in operations. system support, 2 data centers with a rack of servers each, 24-hour support, and I was getting woken up at 4 a.m. to reset a process that had crashed on a process that could have easily been fixed if management said, hey, let's spend a little bit of time and money and fix this process, so IT isn't always waking up at 4 a.m. to hit the reset button. And then previously in, I guess it was around 97, 98, I opened up my own little web development firm, and then I opened up a computer store for computer repairs and sales. And then not long after that, I opened up my own internet service. It was a dial-up internet service because it was kind of a rural area. And that was fun. We had, I think about 1,000 customers at the end of it. And it was a really fun project to start and build. I can't pronounce your name. More 12K. Wondering how much does it cost to get to the front page of Reddit? I didn't pay anything. It just happened. I've posted a few things that have actually made it to #1 slot in Reddit over the years. I found that for some reason posting on Thursdays is the best day to post. Are we still, where are we on the Reddits? #2 on the Reddits. Awesome.
It was an old rusty needle, so I snapped it off. Towards the end, it was hard to open it.
7:46. We close in about 15 minutes. Hold on a second. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Yeah. I'm not just sitting there talking to myself. I'm live streaming.
Oh, okay. What do you live stream?
What?
What do you live stream?
This?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. People log in and ask in chat, like ask about the arcade and stuff like that.
Is that why you have a webcam?
Yeah. There's one there. There's one up there. There's one up there. They're kind of scattered around. Yeah, I had posted a thread about opening the arcade on.
When did it open?
Post on Reddit. We opened this place about a week and a half ago.
Oh, so it's
But-
brand new.
This location.
Yeah.
We were at another location for a little over 2 years,
Okay.
just about 3 minutes away.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Do you get much viewers in your live streams?
Yeah. I mean, we'll get 20, 30 at a time sometimes, and I don't know how many are on right now. 167 in all, and
Well, hello, viewers.
Hello, viewers. Yeah, that's right.
mostly a lot of the people that are showing up now I posted a Reddit thread, and it's #2 on all of Reddit right now. So it's like there's a lot of people coming in and asking
just
questions.
check it out and see what the
Yeah, I glanced over and you were talking to your computer. I was like, I don't see headphones or a phone or anything. I thought,
I have a wireless mic.
oh.
What?
So what do you live stream on Twitch?
Sometimes Twitch and YouTube, but mostly YouTube. Sometimes I do a dual on both, but Twitch hasn't, the last year, Twitch has really died out for us. We used to have a lot more viewers on Twitch than we did on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, Twitch is dying down in general the past few months.
I do long content stuff on YouTube, like how to fix machines and stuff like that.
So is it the same, is your YouTube channel the same as the business, Sevens?
Yeah, Pinballorama. If you look on YouTube and just look up Pinballorama, you'll find it.
I'll check it out when I get home.
Cool. I was there.
Cool. You have a favorite game here?
So far, is going back there, the lottery one, I think. The pinball lottery one.
Okay.
Which one?
It's called poker something. It's a ping pong one.
The pinball
Oh,
one, yeah.
Alien Poker?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good game. Second pinball machine I ever bought. That one.
So how long have you been a pinball owner? Like how long have you did the business?
We've been running the business for a bit over 2 years. I bought my first pinball machine maybe 8 years ago. Wasn't that long ago.
So it's a fairly new business.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been going for 2 years now, and it's been going really well.
That's awesome.
So much that we needed a larger space.
That's great.
And I wanted
wasn't
to.
sure when we walked in, I was like, oh, there's lots of extra space on the back.
Yeah. And I wanted to be able to bring in more stuff at the old location. Mostly pinball, some video arcades, but here, bumper pool, darts has been fun. Extra consoles have been fun.
And you had room to put a store.
And we were doing like our candy stuff. Our candy sales were doing really well. We wanted to expand that. And then in the next month or two, this will be an espresso bar. So we'll have espresso and drinks.
Oh.
This is a business park, and there's nothing else around during the day. It's really busy during the day, but there's nowhere to go get coffee or snacks or anything. I wanted to do espresso ever since we opened because I drink it like it's going out of style. And then we found this place. I'm like, wow, this might work out
Do
really
it
well
all,
for
yeah.
us, right?
Cool.
Might actually open up at 8 a.m. just for coffee.
And I'm guessing that there's a marijuana plant somewhere because it smells kind of bad when
Yeah,
you
it's a little stank out there. Yeah, it's right across the street over there. There's a big greenhouse, and in the winter, this whole area glows purple from the grow lights because they add extra lights and stuff. A lot of times it's not too bad.
Yeah, I got off the bus and the first thing I smelled was marijuana. I was like, Jesus.
It's either that or a dead skunk.
I thought when we backed down the back road to turn around, I thought our bus driver might have hit a skunk or something.
Yeah,
But then I seen the signs. I was like, this is business park. The marijuana plant's by here somewhere.
It's actually quite a large grow that's just over on the other side past the wooded area over there. I used to drive down, this is Highway 1, the back is Highway 1, and I used to drive this every single day to get to the old arcade. And some days...
Is there anything behind there? Is there anything behind that wall and stuff?
Oh, behind here, there's washrooms there. And then back here is going to be our prep area, kitchen area for when we have the espresso and stuff.
Got it all planned out.
And an employee washroom back there, which is not very thrilling. It's
Yeah, nothing exciting.
yeah.
No, probably not.
And the employee washroom is pretty grumpy. It's like
Bare
the last
necessities,
thing.
right?
The last thing that I haven't even worked on it yet.
Yeah, you're busy doing all the lights and stuff in here, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. I think when I do we have to set up sinks and a bunch of other stuff back there and all that. I'll probably do the washrooms then. So next month.
That's all right. A later project, for sure. Did we get them all sorted out?
All right. Gwendol says, how do you minimize drinks getting spilled on the machines? We've been crazy, stupid lucky that we really haven't seen that much of that. We do tell people when they buy drinks and they go into the arcade area that we have drink holders on the legs of most of the pinball machines, and tell people that, especially kids, that's what we have to worry about the most. And then if I ever notice anybody where they've got the drink on the glass of the machine, I ask them to use the drink holder or something. The bumper pool the other day, someone had drinks and stuff on the bumper pool table. I had to go over and say, but I put a table over there, and since then, no problem. think this group is going to head out here in a little bit. Hi.
Would I be exchange us for some loonies?
Yes. How many would you like?
I'll do 5.
All 5? All right. Are you doing the claw machine?
Yes.
All right, good luck. All right. Well, we're going to close here in about 5 minutes. I have to kick all these people out. I think I'm going to stop the stream now, so I can. I was late to get started because everything, and yeah. So I'm going to stop the stream. Thanks for everybody popping in and saying hello. If you came over here from Reddit, I'm going to go over and. Let's see. Zach says, "What can you tell us about the LED wall?" That is 3 panels of the Govey curtain lights. The curtain lights themselves are like 5 or 6 feet by about 3 feet, and through the app you can join 3 of them together and sync up. I'll go this. I think you can see it here. Yeah. So I drew like a little animation. There's Pac-Man up there. This is actually the program that the animations that I've done for the other location, and there were actually pinball machines. You could only see like the top half of it, so that's why a lot of the stuff is kind of centered higher. But yeah, it's the Govey curtain lights. They go on sale, and you get them for about 120 bucks a panel, sometimes a little bit less. That's Canadian, might be cheaper in the US. But yeah, I have 3 more of them that I'm going to hang on another wall here, but I haven't done it yet. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to head out so I can close this place up. And if you joined over from Reddit, I will be back on Reddit answering questions. So thanks for tuning in. And,